Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. Sorry I'm a little bit late. You know me, I like to show up fashionably late, and um, that was kind of a bad excuse. Sometimes I get sidetracked. Um, okay. Great to have everybody. I'm going to do a quick stream for like 30 minutes. And then I think I'm gonna go to the lake with my friends, and I might do a stream there from my phone. So I'm gonna take some chat questions. We're gonna do some phone readings like we always do, and we'll also try to get through some general readings. So I think I'm gonna start with water signs until we start to get some chat questions. But it's great to have everybody. It's so great to have everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. Very quickly before we start, I offer private readings off air. They're $45. If you're interested, just shoot me an email, or you can connect with me on Instagram. And my contact information's in the video description, along on my page. And I'm also offering $12 readings. And essentially, all you have to do is email me proof of payment. There's a couple ways to make the payment: Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and include your question in the email, and then I can reply back with an audio recording or an audio file of your reading. So, okay, without further ado, hey, Namira. Hey, Mercedes. I can't tell if you're new. I'm so sorry if I forgot. I'm Stefan. It's great to meet you. I think we had another Mercedes a while ago. Okay, you have two love partners with a gentleman and another woman. Can you get a few cards? Okay, Mercedes, I remember you. Anything that comes to you. Okay, you want me to pull some cards? Okay. Interesting. I've never had to pull cards on a polyamorous relationship. Let's see. I hope it's good for you. I have a couple friends who did that. I think that I know myself too well. That I don't think that's for me, but to each his own. And yeah, all that matters is that you're happy and it's working for you. So let's pull some cards for you, Mercedes. Would you like? Maybe I'll pull some cards for you. Unless there's like something specific that you want to know about the relationship you're in with them. Unless you want me to. Actually, I'm gonna try something new. I can't promise what's gonna come out, of course. Okay. Let's just pull cards for you. Unless you want to know about the dynamic or anything. But, okay. Great to have you. Mercedes, I forgot where you're chatting with us from. And it's really good to see you. Okay. Namira, how are you? How's the weather out in the Netherlands? All right, one more shuffle. Fort Worth. Okay. But it's hot there. One of my favorite shirts, Mercedes, I have a Don't Mess with Texas t-shirt, and I cut the sleeves off, of course. It's great to have you, though. Thanks for stopping over. All right. My friend Mercedes in Fort Worth. Spirit. Can I get a card? I'm going to try something new, Mercedes. I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy in the relationship. the gentleman and the other woman, and then we'll get a card for just general advice for you. Actually, I think I'll do it in the other order. Actually, whatever. Okay. You're so welcome, Mercedes. I appreciate your thanks. Anna. Okay. Jovi. Spirit, can I get a card for Mercedes overall energy first? Second, a card for Jovi's overall energy in the relationship, and then a card for Anna's. Jovi, please. One card for Anna. Jovi, one more, please. What's Anna? Communication about. um, this is kind of cute. I really was not sure what I was about to get into. Um, this looks cute. Um, this is your energy, Knight of Swords. I like it. Just very like ambitious. Um, just going forward. It's good energy. It's very fast paced, very direct. Little authoritative, kind of in like a sexy way, since we're kind of applying it to this. Um, I feel like you take charge. You can apply that to however you want. Very decisive about what you're looking for. Hey, Christy. Jovi, very interesting. Showing up. Definitely an energy of being a little bit mysterious. Keeps things to himself, for sure. Maybe a little bit intuitive energy. Um, definitely kind of, definitely like his primal side comes out at night. But I mean, he's very like a free spirit, definitely like a curious, kind of excited energy. Appreciates his freedom. Um, very enthusiastic energy, very fiery. And Anna feels like you guys all communicate well, which is kind of cute. And this is also her energy too, which is kind of hilarious that the Three of Cups for the three of you came out, which is good vibes. Friendship, community, happiness, collaboration. Um, I have to say, I mean, I've never pulled cards on a polyamorous relationship, but um, this feels like a very healthy dynamic. So, that's great to see. No deception, no weird feelings. Mercedes, Christy, Zay. Always great to see your face, Christy. Your little picture, of course. Well, I know exactly what you look like, so you know it's great to see your face in the 5D. Zay, how are you? Let's see what you need to know. What does Mercedes really just need to know right now that's going to be helpful to her? Ooh, okay. Why that? Okay. Mercedes, you're still with me, right? You still with me? Okay. Listen, Mercedes. Well, I don't have. Listen, I don't need to. I don't need to do a long preamble before I tell you what I see. You know me. I hope. Well, I imagine that you're back. So, you know that I listen. I don't like to bullshit. I just tell you what I see, and just know that, like, you're one of us. You're part of our collective. I care about you. We're all here to grow and be the best version of ourselves and push each other to be better. And if I was, I'm not helping anybody by placating anyone. So I'm just going to give it to you straight. And listen, I don't know your situation exactly, but I'm just telling you what the cards see. What the cards say, rather. So I got the Nine of Wands first for what you individually need to know now. I also got the Devil card, and I got some other cards, but what this is telling me is, one, there might be a test of faith coming up for you. Nine of Wands is about, like, boundaries. It can be about, like, little bit of gearing up for the worst. It can be just like an energy of feeling tired, burned out. It's also an energy of courage and persistence. With this Devil card, Mercedes, I don't think I need to dig too deep with you or explain the meanings of this card. I mean, it definitely represents lust, like your shadow side, sexuality. But it can also represent, a little bit of like a destructive tendency. I'm just giving you general terms, okay? And I'm not here to try to play armchair psychologist, but all I hope is that when you have a quiet moment, you're just always honest with yourself, about how you're feeling. It can just represent a little bit of destructive patterns, toxicity. What this is telling me, I want you to be careful, because I know that this might feel okay. And again, I could be wrong. This could be about something else, but it's showing up, I guess, in relation to your polyamorous situation. This is what I'm going to say first. And I'm not passing any judgment. I mean, fuck it. If everybody judged me for the things I said, I mean, I would have no subscribers. Moonchild, it's so good to see you. Long time no see. It's so good to see you. I missed you. You know what, Moonchild? I actually like that I haven't talked to you in like over a month. That means you're doing something. You're living your life. You're too busy for me, which I love. Anyway, Mercedes, I don't know how old you are. And listen, I'm sure there's polyamorous relationships that are great and like go the distance, but regardless of how old you are and what you're looking for right now, I would maybe take a second to think about where you would want to be in a relationship in like 3 or 4 years. And there's no wrong answer. And just check in with yourself to make sure what you're doing, what you're involved in right now, lines up with what you see for your future in a way that truly is going to make you happy. Because there might be an element of this that feels great. It's sexy. Clearly, there's a lot. I mean, clearly, you guys are having good sex. Is it healthy? I don't know. Something tells me not entirely. And it might feel okay on the surface, but I feel like there might be an energy after a while of you feeling a little bit weary and kind of burned out about the dynamic. So I'm not here to try to tell you what's right or wrong for you. That's not, listen, I'll never do that, okay? What I can share with you is that every friend that I've had, and again, please don't take this the wrong way. It starts off good from what I've been told with my friends, but every one of them after a couple years has expressed that like it's tough. It can be a challenge if there's ever a point where one person feels like their cup is not being filled in the same way, or they're like the odd person out. Um, so just check in with yourself. Make sure that this is really making you happy, and it's not just something that could end up not being great for you. Because what I'm seeing, Mercedes, is that I think a part of you truly wants something stable and grounded in a relationship. And I think you might be at times, and again, if I'm wrong, okay? And just know that I love you. I always speak from my heart and with good intention. I mean, Christy, Zay, they know this about me. I'm not shy about talking about my past. I had some like borderline real like toxic attachments to like sex for a long time. So just be careful that what you want for yourself, like stability, this is also like a traditional father figure or mother figure. Just be careful that you're not fooling yourself, that you're not kind of like living in this wishful thinking mindset. That's, again, make sure that you're in alignment, like what you actually want, and if it's not working for you, that's all I'm going to say. You're not okay. You've been feeling like I'm not the one for them. Why do they love me? I'm not sure yet. We have the past between them together or not. Okay, Mercedes. You've been feeling like you're not the one for them. They got too wild to where you feel like you're losing them. Yeah. Um, so what I'm seeing is actually speaking to that. This is your confirmation, Mercedes. Um, Listen, some people just want the freedom, and that's okay, but Mercedes, that's your intuition telling you that it's not working for you. Like I can tell you, um, I'm either single, like I'm either in the mindset where I'm single or I'm in a committed relationship with one person. And that's what works for me. I wouldn't want to have a polyamorous relationship personally, just because, a lot of times it's complicated. I mean, I don't really listen, again, everybody's different, but to me, like, there's a lot of emotions and like intimacy with sex. Um, Even though we might want to tell ourselves there isn't. And when we're trying to get involved in something with two other people, it's really tough to make it truly balanced. And it can a lot of times feel like your needs aren't being met. I really need an emotional connection with one person. Um, and that's why this devil energy is showing up in this wounded word. That's so clear. That's so clear now. This is kind of burning you out. I mean, it's speaking to exactly what you just said. But what I'm going to tell you is, listen, it feels like you know already what's working and what's not. And if you feel like you're losing them both, I'm going to suggest two things to you, and you can, and again, I'm only here to give you advice. I'm going to tell you what the cards say, and I'm also going to try and do my best to give you Stefan advice rooted only in things that I've gone through. I will never tell you what to do, okay? But the cards are confirming exactly, to me, what you said. Funny enough. Well, it's never funny enough. It's tarot. I think you either need to take a moment to really sit down with them and speak your truth, speak from the heart about how you're feeling, if you feel like you're kind of getting separated from them. or there's a disconnect. And I can't promise you how that's going to go, but I mean, everybody who knows me knows what I'm going to say next. When you speak your truth and you're just open and honest and you speak with intention and like from a place of love, whatever happens is supposed to happen. That's you following your higher self. But it's important that you're open and you're detaching from whatever happens. Like when you speak your truth, you're open and honest with people. It's important that even if you maybe don't get the response you want or hope, you take that and you make the right choice for yourself. You don't get stuck in a toxic pattern. Because guys, that's the definition of being trapped in karmic cycles. Or the other option is, I mean, you identify that, you know what, I like these people, but maybe I don't see this actually, like, even if I do speak my truth, maybe I just intuitively know that this isn't right for me. And you maintain a friendship if you can with them. It's always best to leave on good terms. You know, personally, I'm working. I wish I left on better terms with exes. It's something that I tried to think about later on. Whether or not it's healthy to maintain like real tight friendships with exes when you start a new relationship, that's a conversation for another day. But listen to what you know to be true, and I think what your higher self is guiding you to is what you really want, which is something more traditional, like a traditional relationship that provides a traditional type of stability. So and I'm just gonna, Mercedes, if it's okay, I'm just gonna read your comment out loud because not everybody watches the chat questions on replay. So you love them both. It gets too wild. You're afraid of losing them both. You didn't mean for something to happen. You're confused. You're just not used to be the one that is loved back and is special in a relationship. So I tried to balance, but it's hard, especially because they used to lie about hanging out, I guess. Ooh. Okay, I just read that. Mercedes, you know, I mean, I think you know me. Everybody knows my position. Um, and this should be a fucking given, guys. Guys, truth and honesty in a relationship shouldn't be something that you need to ask for. It's a given. It's funny, like, you know, my girlfriend said that to me. She's like, that's not something that we should have to ask for. That's kind of like the baseline. I do not support any type of relationship that's not, I mean, any where you're being lied to. Why do they feel like they have to lie to you about hanging out? That's not to me, that's not healthy. A polyamorous relationship is everybody being okay with the dynamic. And if they have to lie to you, Mercedes, listen, that to me, plus what you're telling me about how you're feeling, I think you have your answer already, girl. All right? And it's okay to have love for people, but it's okay to realize that it's not the right situation for you, okay? So listen, we can listen to our intuition, or we can keep fighting it and kind of get stuck in this bad place. And I know it's easier said than done. Guys, hard decisions that are really right for us are generally not easy to make. It's a lot easier to be complacent and to not want more for yourself. Just know that if you feel like you're not getting what you need, have enough love and respect for yourself to realize that there's something better for you, okay? Because it really feels shitty to get lied to. It feels terrible. It feels fucking terrible. And And the way that that feels, guys, is that really better than being by yourself? No, never. It feels terrible. Why would any of us want to be in a situation that gives us anxiety or uncertainty? I don't care if you're in a polyamorous relationship or a monogamous. The person you're with should never make you feel like that. Just ask yourself what your own values are. And make sure that when you identify that, that's the bare minimum of what you should expect in return from people. That's how we find red flags and find someone or something that's right for it. So, I love you, Mercedes. We're here for you. I hope this was helpful. Mercedes, if you ever want to talk off air, you know I'm always here for you, okay? Always. You know how to reach me. Just connect with me on Instagram, or through email. I'm always here for you. Mercedes, I think it's okay to be like, you know what? This was fun. It had its place, but this is not something that is really a long-term investment, okay? So, you're welcome, Mercedes. We love you here. We all have your back, all of us, okay? Mercedes, I just turned 37 like a week and a half ago. It more or less took me my entire adult life to figure this shit out, okay? It's not easy and it's never too late. But, you know, until you start identifying what you truly need and what you want and what you deserve, and what your values are in a relationship, it's really tough to find the right person. Because if you don't even know what's important to you, or just like some of, like, I guess, to me, the qualities in someone, like integrity, things like that, how the hell can we attract the right people or identify when someone, like, clearly doesn't have those qualities? It took me a long time to figure that out. So, we love you, we're here for you, okay? Oh, thanks, yeah. You're 34? Mercedes, I wish somebody told me this when I was 34. Yeah, I just turned 30. My birthday's June 26th. So actually, you guys can wrap your head around this. My girlfriend and I have the exact same birthday, exact same year, same identical birth chart. Can't make that up. So, good night, Moonchild. It's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. JK, I'm doing great. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Daniel, are you still with us? It's great to meet you. Oh, super. Daniel, you still with us? That's super cool. You're an actor? That's awesome. Actually, funny enough, so's my girlfriend. So, good luck. Um, and guys, for anybody new asking questions, listen, I'm here really I started this show like 2 months ago, really with the intention of trying to help other people. And I have very strong convictions about what I want to use tarot for and what I believe it can be used for. And that's just my personal beliefs. I don't believe in answering yes or no questions. Like, will you get fired? Will you get a part? I don't think tarot should be used for that. I do this show for free because I really want to help people any way I can. What I don't want to do is mislead somebody, guess, or try to promise them something like really unethical. Because I won't do that. Okay. Listen, I don't begrudge anybody on YouTube who needs to make a living I mean, damn. I just started this channel. Pretty much every tarot show probably is a lot more successful than mine. But I started this show for free because what I'm not ever going to do is try to like exploit or fucking profit off anyone else's pain or hard time, okay? And if anybody wants to fucking begrudge me for saying that, you know, to each his own. I really don't care. But I'm not going to do that ever. And that's why I do this for free. And that includes answering questions that I don't feel like I have any business telling you. Daniel, you know what, man? All you can ever do is just be passionate about something. You know, you try your best. And if it's something you truly care about, you're truly passionate about, it will work out. And if it doesn't work out with this, I can promise you're going to get another opportunity, dude. Okay? And I have a lot of respect for you. It is not easy to be an actor. I mean, I'm not. My girlfriend tells me a lot about it. I mean, she does more commercials and theater, but I know you have to have a real short memory and be okay with rejection. And I have a lot of respect for you for that. But all I can tell you, dude, is that what's meant for you will find you. As long as you're truly passionate about it and you're trying to manifest from the right place, okay? And JK, I don't know if you're gonna get fired, but let's pull some cards. Daniel, I'm gonna pull a card for you on just general advice, what you need to know right now, dude. And then JK, if you're still with me, just chime in here and I'll just pull a card for advice for you. It's great to meet you guys, by the way. Where are you guys chatting with us from? Yeah, for anybody new, my name's Stefan. I live here in New York. I started this show, I think, in February. So, you know, it's great to have everybody. You know, I just kind of wanted to do something different. You know, all my live shows, we do free phone readings. If anyone ever wants to come on and get a free phone reading, just message me during the show on Instagram. It's listed right there. It's the White Dog Tarot. I can call you right through the Instagram app. But my show's always going to be free. Always. Yeah, I left my career to do this because I felt like this is what I needed to be doing. So, you know, sometimes you just have to trust that you're on the right path if it feels right. So, all right, Daniel, let's pull a card for you, dude. Hey, Michelle, great to see you. And yeah, for anybody new, please feel free to subscribe to our weird show. And now that we have a couple people here, I just want to say quickly, my readings are always free on the show. They always will be. If you guys want to donate, it really means so much to me. It's really what keeps my show going, whether it's a lot or a little. And if anybody wants a private reading off air, I do offer those. They're $45. I will FaceTime with you. Usually they're about an hour or two for the 45 minutes. Just email me or message me on Instagram. And I'm also running a special, a $12 special right now, where if you email me your questions with a receipt of your payment, I can send you an audio file of a reading answering your questions. So, Daniel, you still with us? Guys, you know what? My friends invited me swimming. Hold on one second. One second. Okay. So we're gonna just do Daniel and JK. I'm supposed to go swimming at a lake. I think I'm gonna do a live mobile stream from the lake. When I get there. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thanks for saying that. You're fucking great. Excuse my language. And listen, guys, I the last thing I ever wanted to do was just start another fucking YouTube show where I just talk into the camera. This show's about all of us. We're all here to support each other, you know, and push each other to be better. I mean, damn, most of my life, I was a fucking disaster. You know, I was like a bringer of of tower moments into other people's lives. I was not in a place to give anybody advice on anything a year ago. But, you know, I just got tired of like sleepwalking, and finally like the universe just woke me up. So we're all here to help each other. And I mean, I promise you guys might not like what I have to say, but I'll always be honest about myself. And I'll always be straightforward about you know, what I'm feeling and thinking when it comes to advice. And at my own peril, if anybody ever wants to know anything about me, I'm always happy to answer any questions about me. If anybody wants to know anything about me. So, okay. All right, my new friend Daniel. Daniel, where do you live, by the way, dude? Can I venture a guess that it's New York or California? I could be wrong, of course. Oh, no way! You live in Atlanta? Dude, I actually used to live in Georgia. I lived in Georgia for like 6 years. That's so funny. I lived in like Alpharetta, Duluth area. Not much to write home about. Kind of like suburban sprawl. It was a long time ago. It was when I was in high school. But yeah, great to have you. Yeah, my mom still lives in Georgia. She's actually up visiting. So, okay. Is it lovely? It's not my cup of tea. I live in the Hudson Valley in New York. I love it up here. Like I'm surrounded by mountains. I live right on the Hudson River. So much good hiking. My dogs like it. So, all right, Spirit, my new friend Daniel in Atlanta. What advice can we give him? What advice does he really need to know right now? And Daniel, keep doing your thing, brother. Keep doing it. Takes a lot of fucking courage to follow your passion. You know, a lot of times passions don't always equal money at first. So, and if, yeah, please feel free to connect with me on Instagram too if you want to stay in touch or you ever want a private reading. Then we can really dig in, you know. So, is that real? Spirits. Okay. Daniel, dude, are you not sleeping well? Are you not sleeping well? I feel like you're so in your own head at night. Honestly, man, I feel like you haven't gotten a good night's sleep in like a couple weeks. And I feel like you're a little stressed out about money. Um, dude, dude, what does this mean? Queen of- I feel like you're trying to tap in a little bit to your spiritual side here. Um, I feel like you got a good sense of humor too. I don't know. I feel like you're kind of like witty. You got like a dark sense of humor, dude. Just listen. Try to be discerning about opportunities. Um, don't let your past in any way, like, or disappointments affect like how you see yourself, um, or what's ahead of you, okay? Listen, I feel like you intuitively know that you're on the right track, okay? I feel like you can feel it. Don't fear what you don't see, man. Okay? And at night, if you're starting to stress out, guys, right before we go to sleep, when like our left brain and our like I mean during the day, we are actively using our left brain. Um our right brain is really what takes over. I mean, that's our intuitive creative side. Those are the closest, like right before you go to sleep, that's the closest moments where the two are kind of in sync. It's also when we manifest the strongest. So decide what you want to create from. Do you want to create from an energy of like fear, feeling like you don't have enough? Or do you want to create from an energy of like love, like intention? Try to take a moment when you're feeling like that to just be grateful about and think about what you're grateful for. Truly, it helps me. Like sometimes it's just the mindset of like rather than being in your head and because you only have $100 left in your bank account, instead change your mindset to being grateful that you have that 100, um it's all perspective. How we feel about ourselves is always a reflection of what we attract. Always. Always. I mean, I was kind of born without the part of my brain that really allows me to be self-conscious. I've always had way too much confidence in myself, about what I can do, what I can accomplish. Um, so take on that mindset, brother. All right, and please try to get some sleep. Um, Switch up your routine if you need to. Okay. JK, you still with us? I hope that was helpful, man. Damn, it's guys, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. All right, JK, let's see what you need to do for what you need to know for work. What do you need for work, by the way, JK? And where are you chatting with us from? And guys, this is gonna be my last question. Oh, you're in Austin? Very cool. You like it there? I've been to Texas quite a few times. I used to live out in California and I drove cross country a couple times, twice. It's a big state. I've never been to Austin though. My girlfriend used to live there. She said she really liked it. Um, you're shocked. Dan, you said you're shocked on how much I picked up on. I'm not. Daniel, just remember, dude, this goes for everybody. Guys, when we get advice for us, specifically for us, not fucking collective messages that can be helpful, but sometimes really put us in the wrong path or the wrong headspace. So I implore everybody to always remember that and take breaks. But when you're getting a one on one reading, guys, we can take the messages or we can leave them. And I mean that from a good place. I have to remember that every day for myself. Guys, this is not a Stefan quote, okay? I read this in a tarot book that really had a strong impact on me. And we all forget this, I think. As much as we're all into tarot, guys, all of the answers to our own questions, like, they are within us. We hold all the answers already to our questions, like to what we're feeling, to what we know we need to do for ourselves, be it like change our mindset, our fucked up belief systems that get like put in our head throughout our whole life. Tarot is a tool that can help us get on the right track. But all the answers are always within us to begin with. And make no mistake, a misconception is that tarot cannot be used for something bad or something that's not helpful to us, okay? So just remember that. My intention is always to share things that I think can help us move forward. I am never, ever going to create any sort of environment where I'm like creating an energy or cultivating an energy for you to be fearful, like anxious, paranoid. We don't always need to know what like our toxic ex-girlfriends are up to, who we know we're never going to be with or shouldn't be with, okay? That's not helpful. So get yourself in alignment, whatever that means. I gotta tell you, and this, everybody's different. I started meditating, started going to like a yoga class every week. It helped me. It helped me get in alignment with my thoughts and feelings. And when I'm starting to feel anxious, or all the bad stuff that creeps up on me, I acknowledge it and I replace it with what I want to see happen, not with what I don't want to see happen. Energy follows thought always. So Daniel, peace of mind is something we create within us. It's a mindset. I mean, damn, you know what? Think about a time in your life that was 10 times harder than what you're dealing with now. It's always about perspective. I mean, guys, there's so many people who literally don't even have a place to sleep, who don't have food. There's always things to be grateful for. Always. All right, JK, sorry about... All right, enough sentimental bullshit. I love you guys. All right, JK, let's get some advice for you, brother. Oh, I'm sorry. I have no idea if you're a man or a woman. I apologize. I'll just call you dude. That's not gender specific for me. Spirit, what can we tell my friend JK? What does he need to know right now? Much love, Daniel. You're gonna be fine. You know what, Daniel? Or JK? I know you're kind of thinking any option can happen for you. Like you're imagining every possibility with the job. I see a choice that needs to be made. What's this lovers? I don't know if you're in a relationship that's all right. That's not what you asked about, but you're definitely kind of feeling burned out in wounded warrior energy. It might be about a relationship. It might be about a choice coming up. Dude, I think really good things are coming for you. I got the 8 of Wands with the 6 of Wands, dude. There's literally no... there's no bad, like, connotation at all to getting these two cards in succession, JK. This is a card of victory, recognition. feels like work related, truthfully. And dude, I'm not going to tell you if you're going to get fired or not, but what I will tell you is you're going to get communication that's going to end in something really good for you. I mean, this very well could mean the opposite. That you don't get fired, you get like recognized publicly for like your hard work. But again, listen to your intuition. Let go of the fear, okay? Detach. You go in fucking confident to work. You do your best. I love this card. This is like a card of being recognized by peers. So you're so welcome, dude. And again, I don't know if you're in a relationship because I got the Lovers with the Knight of Wands. The Lovers is just about choices too. So yeah, I wish I could spend more time on this, but I need to go put on my bathing suit and head out. Ah, that's why this is showing up. Yeah. JK, I mean, the Lovers with the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, man, you told me you were in Texas. JK, listen, I'm gonna give you a hard time because I like you, so don't take this the wrong way, alright? I'm gonna give you, like, big brother, like, tough love here. Dude, do you remember the last reading we did? You got all the answers you need on what to do, dude. You have all the answers. There's no update that needs to be had. We saw how she felt. I told you exactly what you needed to hear and what you needed to do. Again, now it's on you, all right? I told you, you're gonna have to be, like, you're gonna have to step into, like, the divine masculine action-oriented energy, okay? Like, sitting around being burned out, like, this is a good energy, though. This means that you can persevere, you can do it. So, I don't know if it's about her. If you feel like it is, then it is. But, again, we did a one-on-one reading, and we got very clear messages. So, now it's on you, my friend. All right? We have free will. Now you have to go actualize it, make it happen. All right? Be confident. Much love, dude. What I do want to know is what happens when you do call her and you follow the advice I gave you last time. And if you forgot it, you can go rewatch it because all my live streams are on my page. All right, guys. Hey, Michael, great to see you. Daniel, it's immediately the turnaround. Just email me or shoot me a message on Instagram. And we can set it up. I can do it same day. So, and I don't put a time limit on it. We can FaceTime. So I'd be happy to make time for you, dude. And we can dig in and answer any questions you have in a lot more detail. So that goes for anybody. If anybody wants a private reading, just shoot me a message on Instagram or email me. I'm not sure which email is listed. I got a new email. Either one works. You guys can email me at or the white dog tarot at Gmail, or if the other one is listed, I check both. So, love you guys. I'm gonna stream from the beach in a little bit, or the lake. It'll be mobile stream. So, so great to meet everybody new. I'll see you guys in a little bit.